Hi, welcome back to day 3 of the Active Breathwork Challenge for Yoga Renew. I'm Katie. If you haven't already watched the introduction to breathwork video that I put out at the start of this challenge, I would really encourage you to just take a few minutes to watch it. I go more in depth about this practice, where it comes from, the style, what it can do for us in that video. This one will be mainly focused on the practice. I'll talk a little bit about the 3-part breath itself, but mostly we'll be focusing on the active breath and actually practical application. So quickly, again, this is a 3-part active meditation. It helps release stuck energy in the body, like stress, tension, trauma. Oftentimes, it allows blocks to clear and helps facilitate a cathartic emotional release. Activates us physically. It can do a lot for us. I don't really talk in terms of exactly what can happen, because even though we all at any given time may experience a similar physical sensation or emotion in this practice, whatever goes on is completely unique to you. So really trusting that whatever's coming up emotionally, physically, whatever's going on for you, that you can handle it, that you can handle whatever you need to release and all that you're making space for in your own body. We focus on only breathing through the mouth into the belly, into the chest, out through the mouth, belly, chest, exhale, belly, chest, exhale. And only breathing through the mouth is because we're trying to move the concentration of the breath away from the brain and into the body. Trying to quiet the voice, the ego, the voices. I know I have a few that live up here, the overthinking, the overactive mind, the anxiety, whatever's going on for you. We're trying to quiet that so we can tap into our body intelligence, to our feeling body. When we think about our trauma, our stress, our tension, we think about it, so we think it lives in the brain as a memory, which it does, but the experience of it lives in the body. So just like all somatic practices do, we're trying to create more space for us by releasing all of the things that we hold on to. I usually recommend doing this work in a private space, a quiet space, flat on your back. If you can't lie flat on your back for any medical or physical reasons, then of course always set yourself up in a way that feels comfortable. Making sure that you feel safe and comfortable is the top priority. So taking a few moments now to just settle into your space, whether that's lying flat on your back, whether that's propped up a bit, but really lying flat on your back is just to keep the breath passageways as open as possible. And you can lie on a bed, a couch, a yoga mat on the floor, wherever you have the space and a little bit of privacy. I personally like to do this work with my eyes closed, but if it feels better for you to keep them open with a gentle, soft gaze, please feel free to do that. I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes for now. And please feel free to set yourself up in a way that feels good for you with a blanket on. Sometimes temperatures can fluctuate, and we'll be doing a little longer form practice today. A bolster, pillow under the knees. Anything that will stand in the way of you tapping into your body, let's get that out of the way now. So pulling the blanket on, setting up the bolster in a way that you need, having a pillow nearby. Right now we're just breathing as we normally would. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the nose, whatever feels best and right for you. Maybe this is the first moment you've had today to really slow down and check in with yourself. Be with your own energy. Allowing yourself to get grounded in your own energy. One of my teachers always shares, the more grounded we are, the more freeing and expansive our experience of this practice can be. So it may feel good to feel the weight of your body being supported by the bed, the floor, the yoga mat. It may feel good to, right now, just bend your knees and have your feet flat on the floor, the bed, the couch, whatever grounding feels like for you. We're going to take a moment to set a personal intention quietly in your heart space, whatever that may be. Could be as simple as presence and release. Could be something more particular to whatever you're dealing with right now, whatever you want to let go of or call in. I'm going to set an intention for our time here together today, for our work to be big, cathartic, joyful, messy, expansive, freeing. That our work is profound and gentle for all of us. That we can tap into deep self-trust, safety, inner knowing. Calling in self-love, radical self-acceptance. And before we get started with the 3-part breath, just a reminder that I won't be breathing with you the entire duration of the practice, but all you need to do is focus on that breath. I'll be breathing with you for the first minute or two and popping in and out, but after that first minute or two, I'll be dropping away from the breath, focusing on sharing mantras, just holding the space and supporting you. And all you need to do is keep focusing on that 3-part breath. Okay. Feel free to turn on some music or the playlist I provided, if you haven't already. And we'll get into the practice together. Feel free to put a hand on the belly, hand on the chest, and let's get started. Take a breath through the mouth into the belly, through the mouth into the chest. Exhale, belly, chest, 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 exhale. Keep on breathing, focusing on that 3-part breath, belly, chest, exhale, belly, chest, exhale, belly, chest, exhale. All you need to do is focus on that breath. Even though I've let it go, your only job, your only work here is to focus on that belly, that chest, that exhale. I'm holding the space, I'm guiding us through belly, chest, exhale. If you're breathing deeper into the belly than the chest, deeper into the chest and the belly, try not to pay too much attention to that. Again, focusing on getting out of our head into our body, really allowing ourselves to be in that space, be in that energy. Belly, chest, exhale. Belly, chest, exhale. Belly, chest, exhale. The pace that we set together is a good one, but you have full permission, as always, to slow it down if you need. Belly, chest, exhale. Belly, chest, exhale. And this is an active practice, so you might already be feeling activated physically, emotionally. You might be coming up against some resistance. Resistance is a big part of this work, so allowing yourself to trust it. If you're someone who struggles with or deals with anxiety, panic, fear-related anxiety, trusting that the resistance is a quote-unquote normal or common part of this practice. So you can go ahead and ask yourself as you breathe, belly, chest, exhale, always focusing on the breath, even as I'm guiding you through and talking here, that if the resistance comes up, uncomfortable feelings come up, is this resistance or do I feel unsafe? If you feel unsafe, doing whatever you need to restore your sense of safety here. As I said in our opening introduction video, this practice is about reestablishing the power, the safety, the autonomy that you have in your own body, in your own energy. So if you feel unsafe, slowing the breath down, letting it go, taking a few deep inhales and exhales. But if you just feel resistant, if it's that ego taking over, if it's that ego saying to you, I don't want to feel this, I don't want to deal with this, I don't want to go there, I don't need to go there, I already thought I dealt with this. If that ego is kicking in, just trusting the breath, putting a hand on your heart in either case, and just saying to you, I'm here for today, I'm here for these 15 minutes of active practice here, I can handle it. Focusing on that breath. If you've dropped out or trailed away, belly, chest, exhale, remembering your only job here is to focus on that breath work, that 3-part active meditation. Belly, chest, exhale, belly, chest, exhale. I'm just guiding this space, I'm holding you through. You can ground yourself in some mantras. I am safe in my body. I am safe in my body. Breathing, belly, chest, exhale. It's not going to kill me to feel this. Belly, chest, exhale. I am safe in my body. It's not going to kill me to feel this. I am allowed to be in all the ways I need without shame or embarrassment. Any shame, fear, anxiety, grief, joy, elation, every feeling is just a feeling. There is space for them all in this practice. There is space for them all in our time together. But trying not to let them overrun, especially the shame or the fear or the too muchness or not enoughness, whatever our ego tells us, whatever was projected onto us. This practice, this 3-part breath, belly, chest, exhale, is an opportunity to move it up with the breath and some sound, which we're going to create in a moment here. But it's moving all of that up and out. The stress, tension, trauma, limiting beliefs, whatever we can move for today, whether it's 10% or 90%. Belly, chest, exhale. If you've tapered off, recommitting to that breath. This practice is an opportunity to move it up and out with breath, to move it up and out with sound, to create more space for you, to create more space for all the love and joy and freedom that you inherently deserve, that is already yours, that we just need to create some more space for, that we just need to trust that we are worthy of, that we don't have to do anything to really feel all the love and joy and freedom and expansion that is so inherently ours. We're going to get ready to make our first round of sound here. So allowing yourself to come back to the breath if you've strayed away, belly, chest, exhale, belly, chest, exhale, belly, chest, exhale, really focusing on that breath. If you do nothing else this entire practice, all you need to do is breathe that 3-part breath, trusting that you are safe, that you are over-oxygenating your system, that you have enough breath, that you are in control, that you do not need to tap into that ego, tap into your perception of yourself, that you can really drop in and be in the body. A few more breaths here before we release some sound. Keep on breathing. The sound will look like a sigh, a yell into the space, into your hands, into a pillow. I'm going to use my hands to make a big sound. And if the thought of making sound horrifies you, I want you to lean into it twice as hard. How often do you get to release in this way? So really give yourself the permission that you need to release some sound. These 3 more breaths here. On the count of 3, we're going to do it together. 1, 2, 3. Shake your hands, stick out your tongue, move your body. You can do all of what I'm doing, you can do none of it. Maybe it feels really good just to lean into that sound, to hear the sound of your own voice, letting go of some of that tension, that stress, those feelings, whatever's coming up. A few more moments of sound here. And letting that sound go. And when you're ready, returning to that active breath into the belly, into the chest, out through the mouth, belly, chest, exhale, belly, chest, exhale, belly, chest, exhale. Keep on breathing. And as you breathe, seeing if you can breathe 10% deeper into the belly, 10% deeper into the chest, out through the mouth, belly, chest, exhale, belly, chest, exhale. And as you breathe a little bit deeper, feeling into those pockets of space and expansion that you're creating with the power of your own intentional breath. You're doing the work. I'm just holding the space. You're allowing yourself to free yourself of some of that tension and stress and trauma and those feelings of anger or sadness or grief or frustration. That cliche, we need to feel it to heal it, is a cliche because it is true. Even if it sounds cheesy, that is the only way that we can get to the space we want to be. As feeling beings, we don't get to decide that we only want to feel the good or the bad. We need to give ourselves the permission to feel both. So keep on focusing on that breath. Belly, chest, exhale. Belly, chest, exhale. Belly, chest, exhale. We're going to make some more sound at the end of our practice to close out, but this is an opportunity to tap back into that 3-part breath. Tapping back into that breath and feeling into our body, not letting our ego take over. If it does, that's okay. Resistance is a part of this practice. Resistance is a part of our habits. But the more you allow yourself to focus into that breath, that 3-part breath, to tap into it, the more you'll be able to tap into your own body, your own energy, your own intuition, your own space and trust and safety. And the more you can let go of the ego, the projected feelings, the too muchness, the not enough, whatever you deal with. We all deal with something. But trusting that feeling your feelings is an act of service. So a few more minutes of this active breath here. Keep on breathing. I'm holding the space. I'm right alongside you. I'm a witness to the work, to your breath, to your catharsis. I'm a witness to how special and brave it is to release emotion, to release the things we hold on to make more space for us to tap into our own energy. Focusing on that breath for another minute. And keep on breathing. This round of sound is going to be a little bit different than the sound we've been making in our first few videos here. We're going to create some space for intentional joy. We're going to make a big, fat, fake laugh. And it's going to feel fake or forced at first, and you might not be feeling like tapping into joy at all, and that's okay. There's space for that too. But tapping into this joy as you breathe, focusing on that breath here as I guide us through belly, chest, exhale, all you need to do is breathe. Tapping into that joy will show you just how capable you are of holding space for it all of your emotions, all of your feelings, all of the physical activation, that you don't need to pick, that you don't need to stick with it, that you are limitless in terms of who you are and what you can feel and experience, and most importantly, just how capable you are of handling it all. So a few more moments of breath here, belly, chest, exhale. the count of 3, we're gonna make that laugh together. 1, 2, 3. Really letting yourself lean into it. Even if it feels silly, leaning into it twice as hard, letting yourself be in that silliness, in that joy, working with the vibration, the sensation that's coming up in your body, allowing yourself to lean into that laughter. It might feel good to let out a woohoo! Woo! Whatever feels best and right for you. I could go harder, but I don't want to break your eardrums here. So really letting yourself lean into it, allowing yourself to feel good. Sometimes I know I struggle with the joy and allowing myself to feel good more than I struggle with the other feelings, the anger, frustration, grief. I carry a lot of that myself. So allowing myself to feel all the joy I can handle, which is a ton, which is more than we give ourselves credit for. Allowing ourselves to feel into that joy. Maybe the laugh has died down. To feel into how silly it is that we hold on so tightly to so much. Maybe that's what's making you laugh. Maybe it's the vibration, the sensation, the physicality that's coming up. Whatever it is, when you're ready, just letting that laugh go. Feeling a gentle smile on your face, or inviting one on. And returning to your normal breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the nose, whatever feels best and right for you. And all of that vibration you're feeling, sensation, even if there's some tension in your hands, that happens to me every time I do this practice, tingling in the feet, some emotion still coming up, trusting that it will dissipate, trusting that you can handle it, trusting that it will not stick in your body forever, and allowing yourself to keep practicing being in the feeling body. Try not to jump right into the head or the ego or the mind, and really seeing if you could spend just a few more moments here, feeling into the pockets of space and expansion that you created with the power of your own intentional breath. It feels maybe like something you've never felt before, and this work always feels super profound to me, but really you're just showing up for you, committing to breath work, committing to feeling your feelings, to activating your body, to letting something go. And if nothing else, all of this vibration, sensation, emotion is what's possible when you really connect to you. When you allow yourself to quiet the mind, connect to the body, and feel into everything that's going on for you. Your connection to yourself, your higher self, source, universe, God, whomever, whatever you believe in, there's space for it all. It's just breath. If anything, it just shows us how powerful, resilient, capable you are, how worthy you are of letting some of the darkness that we all carry go, so you can tap into more of your light. Or just simply letting the feelings go that you don't want to hold on to anymore, so you can tap into the things that you want to create, that you want to invite in and feel more often in your life and in your energy. And as we close out here, if you're still tingling, vibrating, feeling, that's okay. I'm holding the space for you even after this video, after our time together. You're not alone. You're supported. But slowly starting to invite yourself back into your body. If you're not already there, back into the space. If you haven't already done so, it may feel good to get your feet, knees bent, feet on the floor, mattress, couch, wherever you are. Wrapping your arms around you. A few deep inhales and exhales. And as you come back into the space, taking all the time you need, and at the end of our practice here, it might feel good to journal. If you have some more time to be with yourself, eat a nourishing meal, drink some water, trusting and knowing that even if you had a hard time dropping in, just being in this energy and being with yourself in this way is more than enough, that you moved a lot of energy. So being gentle with yourself, supporting yourself however you need, reaching out if you need some more support, sharing how this made you feel. And the quote I shared during our practice, "Feeling your feelings is an act of service," by Dr. Erica Matlock. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being here with me today, for taking time for you, for trusting me to hold this space and guide you through. I'm so endlessly grateful for this practice and for your trust and time. I'll be back for day 4 tomorrow. I hope to see you there. Thank you again.